Let's go! Hello everyone, hello Shad, hello Gizzy. It's Wednesday and Sunday. So yeah, Genki's day, as Gizzy says, it's just my tomorrow day. And I hope you had a fun week so far. Let's do it! There is a lot to do and I'm literally on fire. So let's hop onto Blender and continue with the work on our first blades. Dum, da, dum, dum, dum. Hello, Peter. Dum, 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 dum. Whoop, whoop. I hope you are having a nice day and welcome to my blade talk. So yeah, let's have a little roundup what we did so far. I gave our blades just a basic color. Oh, thank you, Gizzy. Thank you. That's so cute. 14 months. That's so heavy. Now we're in the number 15. That's so great. Where was I? Yes, the blades. I gave them just a basic color to play with. All I did since last Sunday is some artwork on the textures. I will show you what exactly is going on here and why this is a completely different approach to what we are used to do. Especially Shad and Shan and all the others who are watching me like really thoroughly will know that normally I have some sort of metal master texture, and that has different like edges and ridges onto it, and I try to fit my things into that system. Now we have a blank slate, just one texture all over the place, and our UVs are looking weird. I will show you in a sec. But let's have a quick tour what we did so far. We have this gladius type. All from the small ones are 30 centimeters long. So you have some sort of house number here. We got a knife type, sickle. This is the ox tongue. Some choppy one. Here's a spiky stick, flame or tongue type. And this is the medium size. This is 70 centimeters long. The gladius as the small one. Then we have the squiggly lines here. This is the big version of the knife. A more type of some sort of saber, the big brother of the choppy, and how the community called it, the breaker. I hope you like them so far. And quick roundup, what's going on here, what's so different. Color attribute, here we are. If I put that on, you can see they have different colors onto them. We have red for everything that is like blade, like the cutting edges. We have green, that is meant for the body. And the blue line is a special one that can be optional on some of these, which will be some sort of growth. Or some people might call it a bloodline. The thing is, this way I can tell our texture and our material what they should do with what section of our material here. So the blade is getting more and more intelligent. And I can show you how this works. Bringing back the normal base color. Like boop. Now we have this going on. And one of the functions I'm using the system is for grinding our blades, like the cutting edges. These are looking pretty dull right now. I can add the light. We have a little light source here, but you can see there is no shine, no reflection onto them because they are not grinded yet. I have a grinding value here, and you can see it already. This is with a bit of grinding, and it's only applied to these edges, not the main body, not everything else, only onto the cutting blade edges, and we can make it super glossy. You can see the edges are way harder now. It's looking like a flowing pattern here, as you can see. If there's a better look somewhere, let's see. This is also good. Now you can see the extreme shine I put onto these ones. So it means, oh, you can see it here now. Whoa, this is such a big contrast. That means players can see if their blades are dull or not. Not only by some sort of texture that we put on, but by real reflection and shine. Looks a bit like honey, yes. And what you've seen here, the different color patterns right here. This is what I used to play a bit with a glow. Means I am pointing towards the blacksmithing job, and since metal is heating up in these different areas in different speeds, that allows us to tell how hard they should glow while they get heated. So we can play with that. This is red, so that's the cutting edge. We can make it lighter, so you can see it's super hot here. This is the main body. We can make it glow as well. And last but not least will be the super center of that blade part. And of course, the first one that will lose its heat will be the outer part. There comes the center. And bit by bit, they will cool down like this. This is just some basic thing here, but I hope you can see where we are going to. Let's see if I can still show this. I also prepared something it's not really finished yet here, but I try to demonstrate it here. It's way easier to implement it inside of Unreal Engine, but for display and like lab testing purposes, I was trying that here as well. And this is some sort of test for magic or alchemy style influence on that blade, because we can use on some blades things like alchemy, like infused stuff. And this is showing how blades can like light up, and they are all coming from the same direction. I've just taken here some light color to show you the big difference. But I really like how it's automatically like animated with that, and we could put on any color and pattern as we like. So we can have different effects on the blade, and it can be looking so cool. So yeah, that's why we do it like that. I will give you a little quick tour. Maybe on this one here. Let's see if I can show it to you. When we go into the UV edit, bring you here. This is the blade. Hit A for everything so we can see everything. And you can see it's completely bonkers over here. And what you are seeing is a pattern that I put on every blade here, which is the outer cutting edge will be on the most left of our texture. Let's say the main core of like the bottom part where the guard comes, this is on the very bottom of our texture. The most right is like the core, the inner core, the center pivot point of our blade. You can see that half blood growth here, or growth in general, and the most top is on the top. This way I can achieve this kind of animation because all blades are made the same. So when I rush through from bottom to top, this color change, as I've just demonstrated, all blades will act the same, and I can add animations from outwards to inwards or other direction, and this is so cool. So if anyone is going to help and do some more blades in the future, this is how we do it. It was quite a learning, but it's super easy to adapt. Like, I had no issues. This was a one-day thing to get used to it, and then you are done. But yeah, we are like 14 minutes into the stream, and I was always yapping the time. Yeah, you don't want to see me yapping. You want to see some action. And this is why I quickly clean up our workplace here, and then we will continue and add some more blades, because there are still more to come. I have some more for the medium size, and then we want to start with the biggies with 1 meter length. Oh, the blade. Yeah. So everyone comes back to the center. There they are. Now I can close the short ones, and I can hide all the unneeded medium ones. So there is basically one more big blade I want to enter here in that cool thing. And this is it looks a bit like a fan blade. It's a bit thinner at the start and gets wider to the top. And to achieve that, we need a new plane. Hello, Plane-chan. How are you? I hope you have a good day. I quickly take these and make the cursor center of that. Set the origin. And now we can place it into the real center. Yeah, Plane-chan. Plane-chan is my best friend, okay? Don't blame her. The epsilon value is our length, so it will be 0.7. Let's have one of these so we can see it as a comparison. And now I may begin. We are in object mode, so I'm switching into edit. So yep. How would you name Plane-chan if that's not the best name ever? I mean, Plane-chan is super cool and cute. Bam. Take this as a basis. You go more inside here. Go a bit inside. And from now on, we may add the modifier. Oh, mirror, sorry. Mirror. That's how we do it. And since we don't need that anymore, we can work freely on this baby here. This will be a beast. Yeah, it's an orc type of weapon. Well seen. You're a good observer. We definitely need one cut where the blade starts. And I will add one more to the center part. And like this. I want this sort of moon shape here. And of course we need some more of these to give the blade a bit more of texture. Let's bring you outwards just a bit. You need, I think, one more here. Just like this. To make it a bit more roundish. If that's not something you don't want to meet in the dark, then I don't know. Okay, let's select this line. I need all of you here. And of course a bevel. Oh, wrong. I need these bevels to make a good gradient between those colors. So that's the reason I'm using them. I'm here too. Yeah. So that's the flat basic shape. It looks so weird. Like, who wants to have this? Oh, what if we do it like that? Want to play a bit more with that shape here. One more here. And if I'm starting more at the bottom, so you have this thing here. I think that could look good. Now let's take all of you. I want to see what happens if I shrink you down. Clipping. We're still playing and exploring. What do you think about these steps? Does it look a bit more interesting to you now? I'm thinking about now to bring all of these onto one distance. I hope I can do this. SX0. No, that's a bit too much. I have to do it line by line, I think. A wrapped up pine tree. Yes. Oh, that's wrapped up. That's wrong. Got the wrong one. I need you. Hello, terrible code. Tells you, player. Welcome, welcome. Welcome to my Blade Abomination course. Hello, hello. It means I maybe have to start with that one first. So they do overlap less. SX0. Still some overlapping, but it's not that terrible now. So this is the right one. And now they are parallel. And let's make you parallel as well. I heard about this game a while ago while playing ATT. Woo! Then very, very welcome and feel at home. As you can maybe guess, I'm working right now on the new blacksmithing system. I'm making way for new and crazy weapons. We have two switched up. You belong here, my darling, and you belong here. Let's move you a bit around. So we have more space for the cutting edge of the blade. Yeah, that's looking good now. So this is more the cutting part. I hope this game will be a replacement, some sort of new home for you guys. SX. So this is a huge ass thingy now. So let's bring some of them up. This will be the top part. If that's not a huge monster, then I don't know. Try something new here. I can just bring this in. There's a bit more of an interesting main thing here. We still need to find a solution for that top plate part. We bring it down, and of course we need to mirror that baby to close it, as you can see. Ah, the good old tower. To be honest, I never like to go into the tower. I think there's not much that you missed since then. Make this a bit thicker, just a tiny bit. Great. And then we can bring these together. SZ0 and center. Do you think I should make this shape a bit more aggressively, like going more inwards, or is it okay like that? I can't imagine your frustration, because unfortunately the forest was part of the advertisement back then, and there was none, as you maybe have seen. But yeah, I'm still thinking that the quest wouldn't survive having the same forest the PC version had. New game looks so bad. I can't say anything about Reef because I never watched it, never played it. So I would be the least optimum person to say something about it. But I really wish Alta and the whole team that they have a way to make this work, to make it happen for them. Because when Reef is going down, then ATT will no longer exist as well. I mean, how should they be able to pay that? So I'm closing this now with this F and make some cuts. Bum, ba-dum, ba-dum. I'm the waifu with the knifeu. Like this. So this is looking clean and good now. Can you tell me what exactly was not good in your point of view? Would be interesting to hear because, yeah, as I said, I have never played that game, and yeah, it's just not my cup of tea. So I would be not a good one to review that. Right now I'm trying to give the blade a bit more of character. You ran so slow and combat wasn't great. Ooh. How long can you be on top of a babu? That's quite a sweet idea. Yeah, that's looking like a bestiality now. It's a really beast. I hope people will like it. Now to the trick. We go into texture paint, but not the texture, no weight paint, but the vertex paint. And as we had before, there are the three colors I'm using. Blue is for the center, like the growth. Please adapt. Maybe I need to give it a material first. And to make it more visible, let's turn off that one. Oop. And we give the color attribute base color. This should help us. Texture paint, vertex, and now we can see the blue here. So I'm just touching the edges here of that portion, making the whole inner part blue. Like this. So it's coming together in here, starting from there. Other side as well. It was a bit much. Dip, 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 dip. I have to come closer. Yeah, that's it. Asgard's Wrath. People are telling a lot good about it. Now off the blue, and now we continue with the green. Green is like the main fleshy part of our blade. And as you can see, when I color this and this side by side, then we get this nice natural gradient here. And this is why I positioned these lines here. I will let the... Do we have that now? Let's make the cutting blade starting here. And everything else down here is green. It's so easy. Until here. I want to get the second one, but I don't have storage on my quest. Yeah, that's a bummer. I lately tried to play Township Tale again. Just wanted to see how things are now on Quest, because I haven't visited the Quest version in quite a while. So I charged up my sweet old Quest 2. I jumped into the game. No one was online, so I had a good moment for myself. And as I wandered around the tutorial level, I recognized that my controllers are shifting like crazy, like super not healthy. I was constantly like walking backwards like a crazy woman. And yeah, the drift was horrible. I had to pull my walking stick completely to the front to stay still, and I had to pull my camera stick completely to the right to stop rotating. That was so crazy. I had 5 minutes of fun, and then I put it to the side. I really hope to get one of the Steam frames, because I really need a new headset at some point this year. And I don't want anything else. I need that. You fixed the drift in your controllers in a few times. Ooh. is it hard to repair that on your own? I mean, it's like garbage anyway. You really can't play like that. Maybe Beat Saber or something that is just relying on controller position. No, I was painting too much here. Your Switch controller don't even have a drift after years. My first one, my first Joy-Cons, they do have a drift. But yeah, that's no issue since we have multiple controllers now for the whole family. So I'm just switching those ones. Yeah, this is looking great. Let's quickly do the UV editing. And this is where I show you the second part of the magic. I'm taking the outer line. Not these. We don't need to cut here. Bum, bum, ba, da, bum, bum. And make it right click, mark seam. Now it's a red line, so the texture will be cut here. And I need a second one in this direction. Again, not at the bottom of the handle. Again, mark seam, and then this loop all around here. Mark seam. This is how I cut everything, so I'm sure I have this middle line here. And when I press now A for select all and U for unwrap, I select Smart UV Project. I unwrap it, and this is my blade. It's looking crazy, but that's totally fine. I select one, I stay with my mouse over that object, press L for island. I don't know why they call it like that. And I mirror it on the X so I can plaster them onto each other. They don't have to be picture perfect. Just sort of. This one can be tricky with the L because when they are overlapping here, sometimes it won't work. Let's see. Yeah, it's selecting everything, but there's another trick we can do. I will select half of it, not the middle line, but everything else. Then I mirror this and put it on top, and now it's like the other one as well. Come on, I need you. So everything here selected. I need to rotate it in 180. So R180. We can stack them onto each other. And this is how we need it. This is the center of the blade. This is the most outer edge where the cutting edge is. And now I can scale it up. I have to be sure that this is at the bottom. We can leave a little bit of space, but try to fill it as good as we can. That's too much. And now we have to stretch it on the axis, like this. I leave a little bit of space here. This is our 0, and we are stopping here at sometimes 70, sometimes 80 or 90%. This doesn't matter. These are bottom parts. Oh, hello Astra! Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. What a nice day. So I'm stretching this. This is bottom part, so it will work with bottom stuff. Put this at the side, and this is all we need. It's looking like shit here, but it's working. Quickly save. And then we can come back. Let's give you the proper material. I did. Why can't I see anything? Oh wait, I effed up. I should add this one, I think. So let's see, where are we? Yeah. And of course the glow is off. I forgot to bring back the glow. Now to avoid these hard cuts here, we can add one little thing more to it. And that is, you can see it better in this view. I right click and say auto smooth. And this will automatically smooth out the cutting edge of the blade. So now, since I see that, I maybe want to take these edges a bit more to the top, so we have a more diagonal shape where the cutting edge is, so where the grinding is starting. This is top. And that could look way, way better. So I'm watching it from the top, and I am doing this see-through thing. I'm selecting this edge and this edge, just to be sure I have both. Raise this stuff, or better would be to take everything here, bring it up to get this angle down here. And when we go back to the normal view, it's looking way, way better. Someone needs some bone handle. Yes, looks like, didn't it? Or does it? Maybe we'll reduce that part, so we are getting closer to that bottom part, I think. Just some last touch-ups. Let's see, where can we start this stretch? Maybe. Yeah. Bring you down. Yeah, we can do this. You more down. Like this. Yeah, way better. This is a big, big one. It's wide as heck. Yes, it's 70 centimeters long at the tips and super, super wide. Let's quickly apply all transforms. So everything is annulled. Now we have the proper numbers here. 26 centimeters wide is the blade at the thickest part. Quite a bit. I might have to use this one when it comes out because aesthetics. Yes, aesthetics. I enjoy you make Blender look like it's not a pain in the A. It's not, because I'm the Blender witch. It's a bold thing to say, sorry. I just started with Blender a year ago, but it's so fun. It's like love and hate at the same time. Okay, this is done. How should we name that baby? This blade needs a name. Like the Orc Decapitator 3.0 or something. I don't know. Something easy. The Fanny. Fanny blade. Why the Fanny? I need to call it Fanny M, because we maybe have a Fanny L when we go to the big L-sized thingies. We are going with the orc theme with this one. It's just a working title, or the spawn title, as you may say. Something that is not lore, not canon, but it's the working name of that asset. Wristbreaker Small. This is so cute. We can make the other one a wristbreaker or something new. I have one other shape up my sleeve. I want to make a variation of this one, but with one additional spiky here. So when someone is like making this even, but giving at the center somewhere some extra width, then we want to have this little but sweet part here. So I will just take this and make a version of it. Copy paste. That is, the old one goes. The spiky one. And all we need to do here is, this is the center loop cut. It goes all around here, and I need to give it a bevel like this, but I have to scroll so we have 3 of them like this. Then I take the center one and just make it bigger on the x-axis. I wonder if we should keep that part straight. Let's make these two a bit more narrow. Putting any alike barbs or spike parts on a blade reminds me immediately of the Master Sword from Legend of Sandler. Yeah! We can make a Master Sword ripoff. It's mainly the guard, you know. And with my old star idea, it could actually glow. The center line here could glow if you like. But the question is, should we make this straight again? I think so. So I'm selecting now all of these and all of these. Then I hit SX. And we make this blade straight again here. Maybe we should make just this middle line straight and these pointy. What do you think? Also kind of a Y-hander blade. Sort of, yeah. I want to make some fun versions of that. Enjoy your flesh, Garbage Crafter. Is he gone? Guys, tell me, is Garbage Crafter maybe a zombie or something like that? I mean, like, could he be? Oh, he's still here. Huh. Let's make this part pointy and the center straight. Now I can take these and make it even pointier. Oh, that was wrong. Should only take these outer ones, maybe. Bam, 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 ba-dum. This is looking so sick. I want to make more of these spikes on the longer one. But this is looking like someone would enjoy it. Sweet, sweet. I need to look up one more thing. Gizi reminded me that we had one demo blade in the game, a so-called, I don't know how to spell it, falcata or something. It's Falcata. It's bent the other way around. Okay. So it's a brethren of the falcata. Need. That one just bent the other way around. So we're taking the knife and bend it the other way around. Copy V. So this is how it's spelled. And let's take away the knife and have this one. So we have to give it some more loop cuts for the bending. Like this. And let's try to make this baby work. Oh, wrong. I need to go into this view so I can select everything beneath. And I have to be sure that I'm in this view so the rotation is straight. Yep, that's about the curve we need, but we can give it a bit more of thickness in this area here. So let's try and see what we can do here. S-X. Bit more of that. Definitely more. Yeah. Ba-bam. So I think that. Yeah, I spilled it. They were making a cookery. No, give me a sec. I will try to save that image that I've seen. Where to put it? Desktop, where everything goes. And let's. Hope I did it right. Add. Object, add image, reference, desktop. So this is a historical image of a historical weapon. I need to make it a bit more thicker here at the bottom and a bit more thinner here. But I think I'm getting to it. So see? That's just by plain eyesight here. Let's go back to this baby. make you a bit thinner. Bring it back to your curve. This, maybe turn this. Yeah, front heavy as hell. But it has a lot of, a lot of love to give. Make this one straight here. SY0. Can take all of this, maybe a bit more. Need to select more here. Move it down a bit. Then I think this is a nice shape. And it's close enough. And since this is already done, we can go back to that mode and be just happy about a new baby. How many do we have? Small ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 small blades. 1, 2, no, not the blankies. This one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 medium-sized ones. That's quite a good thing. And now we can start with the large biggies, I think. I would like to start having a little view on what we already have in the medium size and what do we want to have in the biggest size. I will create a new collection here. Let's call it large. If you imagine that this all comes out just from 3 different molds and everything else is up to the skill of the blacksmith, then that's a nice start. And we are talking just about blades now. There are no proper axes there, no pickaxes, nothing like that. So I think that's a pretty solid start. So do we want, or let's do it the other way around. What do we want in 1 meter length? I definitely want to have, where is it? The chop. I need the chop in L size. Let's copy that one, make it even more aggressive. Let's start with basic ones. You mean the basic ones would be make it double bladed? We can do that. We can make this one definitely a large one. So I'm copying that one here. Let's type here L. Be gone with that one, and I'm using this. We are now going into this mode. I select everything and will stretch it up to, or better in object mode. First I will stretch it up to 1 meter length. So this is the total length, and now I can adjust everything here to make it look better. We're still here, yeah. I need to select everything. take all of these way down here. You go down here. You my boys. Go down here. I think that could be already fine now. Basic sword shape. Want to de-stretch this part a bit more. Thank you for the wood. So, basic standard sword. Nothing weird about that. Hey Zeki! Welcome home! Next, the spiky one. Let's take you. L. So first of all, we have to stretch it again. 1 meter length. And then adjust. Oh, what if I go directly into this mode? I select everything and I'm moving this tip to the top. That's a bit better. So you go here. Why I keep it like this? Give me a sec. I have an awful idea. Go here. I will make one cut again, like this. Then bevel it. Get my 3. It will be a bit larger. And I'm stretching now only that outer part, not that inner part. And I hope this will be good. Oops. Not you. Why aren't you selecting? I need selecting. No. These are the right ones. S and X. Oh, not quite, but I can save that. I want one of these, but bigger. And those. Let's bring you together with the other lines here. Take everything. This is about half. Yeah, this is about half the length. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. Smoothly placed with different alloy, mainly the black and red one. Yeah, we are going to give them the different alloy colors later. First step is just the main thing here, getting it to work with the mesh. Now I am making a small one like down here. I'll have to do some correction here. SY0. It's looking weird. SY0. Yeah, way better. Would have S, Y, 0. Ba-dum. S, Y, 0. But I promise we can show you different different colors, and since you're not bound to the pure alloy colors when alchemy comes into play, you will have so much varieties later on, and I'm pretty much sure this will be a big thing for the blacksmith community. The way of individual crafting. They have to go complete bonkers. Please tell me they do. So I'm selecting here now these and these. That's X. Yeah, this is right now. To move you have to lie on that line, like you are lying on that line. You have to be a bit shorter. What do you say, Gizzy? Yes, the chaos will be beautiful. Imagine if you're not a good player and you know nothing, then people can come and just sell you trash. Like poorly made alloys they just painted nicely. This will be hilarious. Go into this mode to see something. Wait, why do we have these cut lines here? I don't like what's happening here. Explain. We have two. Oh. Then I just hit X and say dissolve edges. Why you not dissolving? Let's try with you. Oh, thank you. Means these are not in use, I think. Yep, I can take these away. And here's the other case where we have a whole cut. This one, X, and take it away. Way better, way better. But when they looks great, why not? Safe, yes. So we have these two. Next one. How about the flame burger? I think that there will be people who want to have this as a big one. Let's copy it. Take away that one. And of course we have to add more of these breaks here. I only know the German word. It's called Flammenberger, so it's flame and mountain. Since it's looking like a flame. We will take away many of these here. Let's see, what can I dissolve? Because I have to redraw them. That would be the safest way to make it. So we make it straight again and add new curves to it. So this is where it started. I'm now hitting X and say dissolve edges. So now it's straight again, and I can just grab that bit, put it to that edge so we achieve the length. Then tell me, how should I call it? So now, I will make loop cards. So this. That should be it. Let's see. I have to select every second. I hope they do well for us. Yes, it's looking good. So I'm taking these, bring them into that direction. A bit more. Then I have to take the other ones. Oop. And bring them into the other direction. Then we select all of these loop cards and bevel them down like crazy. Like this. And now comes the magic, which makes Blender so cool and fun sometimes. Control B. There we go. Let's have a look. Super long flamey. Kind of look like the dragon tongue, worm tongue, yeah. I am too stupid to form straight. Wellblech. I will have to make a new a new texture here while Gizi is just dying one room next to me. Thank you, Gizi. Yeah, so we can't keep it like that. I need to straighten this baby up. So let's hit U, Smart UV Project. Let's see if it's straightening up this baby. Minimum stretch, even worse. Conformal, worse. Everything is worse. Let's straighten it. Hard. Yeah, that did not work so well. I'm taking this away. This seems to be our bottom part. And then we have to straighten things up here. This will be horrible, I know, but we can do this. First, I need to select this baby and we will make this straight to the ground like this. I hit Alt while I select one of these lines, right click and align vertically with all of these lines. And then it will be straight out of the box. Like this. Bring it over here. Next victim. Come over. A bit more like this. You can see a slight difference here. This is the core part, this is the blade part, since here is a bigger distance. I see Garbage Crafter is taking, he's inhaling all the different sword types. And I'm loving it. Whoops. Blade to that side. Center to that side. So I need to mirror you, my baby. Mirror on X. They don't need to like perfectly align or whatever. It's just about direction. So next one here. Rotate. And then clean it up. What does she not clean it up? Oh, thanks for the hoodie. I don't know so far which one is my favorite, to be honest. I'm the knifey type of player. I want a stabby knife. That's all I need. But maybe there will be one day when I find my blade. I mean, there are way more other modes to come in the future game life. So I don't say that this is all. This is just the beginning. So like this, we have to turn you around. Mirror. Put onto each other. That's about the same. That's perfect. I can bring you here. Scale you up. So it's barely fitting inside. Perfect. And now stretch. Meow. Perfect. Just put you down here. Ta-da, ta-da. And how many just lost her mind because it will be so hard? I don't care. Your first well-forged blade will be such a effing accomplishment, yeah. I hope people feel like that. So, now we got that. We could have a big placatta, but let's make it weirdish, more weirdish. I think the more weirdish dragon driller things are. Oh no, then I have to make a corkscrew, like a proper one. And it has to have some chainsaw motor to it. Yes, please. We need it. Anyway, what's your idea and intention when you see this one and you want to have it like larger and completely buffed up? You would print it for sure, yes. You don't think we need that one in large? Garbage Crafter, do you have any feelings about this one in large? I'm thinking about what weapon would be good and working. Nah. Okay. It's a nah. The normal knife one, please. This one definitely in large. We need some basic ones here, definitely. So let's take you and just make you 1 meter long. 200 Fakian, yes. I will make it a bit thicker, so it's not looking just stretched. Not much, just a bit, just a tiny bit. Why no? Otherwise it will look too thin. Okay, wait please. I'm waiting. Still waiting. I nearly sleep. Leave the blade as it is. Just make the top brighter. The top brighter. I'm not doing any color correction here. You know. If we keep it like that, then it just looks bent. No, really, I don't know. Sorry, Gizi. I just wanted to make the top part a bit wider. Gizi, you are ill. Again, wait. Maybe I should take a zip. Just a bit to make it work. Huh? Want a bulge in it. It looks a bit weirdish. But for that, I need to make this part wider. Otherwise, it would look eerie. So Gizi asked me to add some extra bit here. Means I have to go this direction and give it a new cut. Something like this. Then I have to take these two lines here. These. Draw them outwards. Now we take these as well. And these. And again bevel. Like that, Gizi? I can maybe bring that bulge a bit more to the top part. Still wonder where you get that from. It's easier to move them while they're not beveled. This is an original. Okay, okay. Okay, I get you. I hear you. Need to bring those two a bit more to the front. And then we can go back and bevel the thing. So here we are. Oh, there's there's a little error. We can fix that. We can fix that. You too. You're not supposed to be there. Here you are. Same goes with you. I assume you belong here. Okay, they are fine like that. Now, let's quickly close this part. This is a blue one, so it's a sharp. And I have to follow this as well. Mark sharp. Give it nice, sharp edges. There we are. Should I give this part a little bit of bend, or do you want it to be straight? And I need to know if this has a name. You vote for bend. A quick bend here. Oh, great. It won't let me do a whole loop cut anymore. So let's go here. I'll take this loop cut, bring it up here. Oh, this is a horrible idea. We can have one here. That's all I need. Just a slight bend. And taking these two more inward as well. Like this. It's a bit evened out. Bing bong, hello, who's there? You know that I'm not having Discord open while streaming, otherwise Discord may crash my stream setup. So does this abomination have a name? Oh, thanks for the snow. Thank you, thank you. Because I don't want to have only this version. I think people will want to have a basic saber variant as well. So we have to give it some normal. Send you via chat. Ush. That's a falchion. That's something different. It's having a slight dip, not that big bulge. Oh! I make it new. I can't keep it like that. A proper falchion looks different. Let's make it good. Means I need that base shape and give it a little dent here. Let's bring it here. Falchion L. I can work with that. part 1. Stretch. I can do this. I can do this. Gonna head out now, late skaters. Yeah, have a good one. I need you to be up here. This. See-through. Can I please have a see-through? Thank you. And I want to see the dots. Oops. So I can rearrange these. You, my darling, you come slightly here. You will be bent more. And we want to have another loop cut like here. It has to look like this is a new part on its own. And not like a wave that's going somewhere. Take this way. We'll make it wider in general. I can play with that a bit more. You go here. We emphasize this new form a bit more. More to the front. You as well. This is the shape you were looking for. Yeah. Now let's fix this. Yep. This is a pack here now. Boom. I know what you want. I know what you need. Yeah, this is some sort of extra. Thank you, thank you. But I want to have the normal saber as well. Enlarge. Let's have this one here as well. So bye-bye, Falchion. Because we need different shapies here. 1 meter long. And now to the edit part. I will bend it maybe a bit more as well. I want to make it a bit more big ass. Let's try to give it some extra. I need some correction here. What should I do with you? You need to shrink. So I want to just collect this line as a whole and this line. This is still a weak spot to me. I need to make it a bit thicker. Try to fit it in somehow. Yep, now we're getting there. Of course, we can make the bottom part bigger, since it's a brighter sword anyway. I'm still fighting with this edge. And we have a little bulge here that I need to correct. We want some straight back. Yep, those two. Mark sharp. And that's the big saber. Huge, huge one. Okay, onwards. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 by now. We definitely want to have the fanny in super large. Let's make it ugly, like really ugly. Yes, it's fantasy, so it's allowed to be like crazy and whatnot. First the stretch. Ugly can be beautiful. Yes, yes. But how can we make this a bit more buffed up? Name, I have a small penis. Now this is the type of weapon that says stepmother is knocking at the door. Sharper peaks on the top. Okay, so we want to have this more aggressive. Okay, I listen and I don't judge. Bring you inwards. Trust the process. Let's bring this more outwards. Like these. And these. Make the round hole in the middle. Oh no, like the bottle opener. You want to make it like look like Sauron's eye. Tell me. Yeah, it's looking like a tower already. But you know what? We can add a crazy opener to it. You're right. Let's make it here. But we make it diamond shape. So it's completely crazy. I want this to be bigger, I think. Like more roundish. Maybe 2 or 3 holes, okay. Let's try and see what I can come up with. I need object mode. And I need to set up the wireframe so I can see everything more clearly. A new mesh. I need cylinder. Oh. Green crystal of approval. So one could be here. X0 is okay. Then copy V. Just move it here and shrink it down even more. I'm playing with sizes now. First one is from this line to this one. Second one is from this outside to outside. And third one, sort of here maybe, is inside, inside. That's what I say. If we put something in there, then it's an eye. But I can make these as cutouts now. We can make like a ladder. Straight cutouts. What would you prefer? Diamond shape? Top looks like a mouth. Like the Eat of World of. Let's try something. What if I take this line and make it larger to the... What if we make it like this and they all are like longer on the bottom side? Does this help you? Then let's try this with the other two. Object mode, edit. I'm taking you and you. Just the top one. Let me try. I think it's adding something if we have them all like kite shaped now, or proper diamond. Both looks good. Oh, why? Okay, something vote worthy. Right, right. Let's make a poll. Cut out shape. Square or diamond. How many minutes? Let's say 5 minutes. And let's start. It would be so ugly and so crazy if we have both, and while you're forging it, you don't know what type you get. So it's a bit of a gamble. That would be so ugly. Then you have to make it several times if you really want this specific one. Oh my gosh. We are torturing. Bam, ba-dum, bam, bam. This will be a beast, definitely, and something people will recognize. So definitely fun. Bam. Just the top and the rest being squares, being the mixture. Maybe we should add more. This is pretty plain down here. Sort of evenly set up. It's looking crazy. Either way. Maybe we will fancy someday and I add some special alchemy stuff to it, and then we put proper eyeballs in it. Like just one plane with the image of an eye watching. That would be fun. So you have some sort of, that would be cool, a set of living blades. They are so cursed, they have a life on their own, they have eyes, they have teeth, and they urge for blood. We can have that, definitely. But this would be like some super rare bad shit. You don't understand how long I've been waiting. I really don't, but I'm so happy that this is hitting some sort of nerve for you in a good way. Let's align everything just a bit where it's important. The rest is okay. You have to know there. I just wish I can actually. It can actually bite. Ooh, that would be fun. But do you have to feed your blade then? Is it some sort of pet? Like actually, can this be some sort of pet? Maybe a type of mimic? I mean, it's possible, yeah. You have to kill. You have to go down the bloody way and be like the crazy dark person and do cursed stuff to fulfill the need of your blade. Wahahaha. Or you just could go hunting and feed it. What? No. What's up, Kizzy? Bum, bum, bum. So, and the diamond shape one. So we keep the diamond. I want to try this. Let's select both. Object. Boolean. And difference. Was responding to garbage collector. Okay. Boolean. Oh, wrong one, sorry. Yes, difference. I will clean the edges later. First, let's cut everything. I make one by one because this is in Blender, unfortunately, the safest way to get it done. So. This is not bad. Go for that, for the dots. As you can see, there is this region here. Let's make this a bit easier. There are way too many dots here. MA. Select all of these, MA. I'm just cleaning up the mesh a bit here. I mean, already started good because it was aligned. Super neat. Where are we? Where are we here? We have more than one dot here. No, this is already clean and nice. Cleaning up the mesh is so important. Need it from the other side. I can't see it like that. Oh, there's something broken here. Ah. I catched too many dots. This is clean. This is all inside. This is inside. This is inside. Clean cuts. This is looking crazy. I think we did a wonderful thing here. The big fanny. Whoosh, 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 whoosh. Whoosh, 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 whoosh. Okay. Are there spike ones? This is looking really, really cool. Anything else? The chop. We need a big version of the chop. Let's do it. I want to see the black oil alloy variant. A variation on this. You can have. Let's see. Where are we here? I multiply. Not that. Oh, I'm so bad with this. It has to be multiply. Like this. Taking away that. Going in here. Wow, I can't see anything now. That's a bit too black. Ah, there we are. To be super, super dark. This blue, yes, this is the blue part. Let's reduce this red. Yeah, these steps are super, super hard here. it will be way easier to manage inside of Unreal Engine then, where color mixing is yeah, I'm doing this globally, but I'm looking for a black version I can use now. Since this is too dark. This is the normal. Let plus base alpha vector. I can't do a proper color grade here, unfortunately. Make this brighter, more powerful. But I can barely see it now. Sorry, you have to wait for the Unreal Engine mix. This is that one. If I make the light just cold, then it could look like. What if we turn the orcish sword into a living sword by just having flesh and ice grown between the middle? If we do that, then it will look something like that. Oh dang, you're not using the same material. That is so unfortunate. Why? Give me a sec, I need to clean up. Select all of these and then you. Right click, parent. Not parent. Where is it? Where is it? Object link. It was linking. Link transfer data. Link materials. Is it at least gray now? But yeah, the proper material colors will be seen in Unreal Engine later. So let's bring back this. So I have a great contrast. And it's already late. But I want to have the top, at least this one. Let's quickly fix or finish that one. First, let's make this one with a normal one-sided blade. And then maybe tomorrow or something else to have a second blade on the other side. Let's bring it here. Maybe here. Let's make SY first. Stretch it in length. And stretch it in width. Go to this point, to this. Oh, that's looking weird. B. Not so many, I just need 3. I'm just testing now what makes more sense. But that one need another cut here. And now we can make that to the other side as well. I liked how it looked in... You mean inwards, okay. This one? I have to move it a bit more clearly to the side. Otherwise it will make issues. Top part of the X. Oops. Da, 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 da. There's still, you can see this bright part here. This means something is not happy with the situation right now. No, you got it. You got it. I was typing. I didn't notice. Okay. Give it some more character. Another one here. Yeah. Need to align all of you. SY0 as well as you. SY0. SY0. Let's give you here the same treatment. This. I wonder if we should make that part bigger. Maybe align the ball on the top with the spike on the top a bit more. You mean this part? So now it's a bit more roundish. We definitely could add another. So how can we align these two a bit more? Maybe like this, so it's like the opposite of it. Yeah, I liked how it looked in thing. This one, yeah. I hope you mean this one. Okay, how should I align it more? You mean putting it outwards? Should I try to do it like that same thing? Or what could we do with that? I like the idea totally, as it's really fun. Let's watch it from far away. Just the outer form. We have to make it thicker. As that. You, my dear, need some thickness. Otherwise you won't work. We just watch the shape. Here's this one. Maybe I have an idea what we can try. So this one is more that spiky part. Let's try this like that. Just move the notch a bit higher up to align with the spike, but a bit, not too much. Give me a sec, I will first watch this. Now we have this more prominent, which I like. Any cuts we have here? 3. Let's see what it does when we move this here. Okay, we can't go past that. Let's move you more up in general. It has to be a bit more like centered. Okay, we need a cut. We need a cut. Let's just go here. Same thing on this side. This to this. Boop. Now we can move a bit more. MA. Keep it in the same spot, but just the top part of the wedge to align. Okay. I will try. I first do some cleaning. MA. This part and this part, you mean, maybe? So let's see, when I watch the grid, then this is about the center of that line. Count 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, nearly 4. Okay, so this has to move up 1. I can take this baby, move you more inward. This is really telling some gruesome story. As said. More here, a bit more there. It's a very tiny detail. I expected to be able to say it is. I'm sorry. All good, all fine. It's super hard for us to like communicate this way when you can't show me what you are thinking about, and the delay doesn't work with us as well. But I think we're doing good. It's a good teamwork attempt. Oops. Just you and you. A bit thicker. I think that's it, yeah. Oops. I have some bendy here. Now it's debend. That's some nice beast. I love it. I'm sure the chop has a lot of love to give. Let's bring out all the new ones. This one is new. This one is new. This one is new. We don't have a big falcata now, but it's already late. So let's show people what we got for today. You're a small one, you belong here. You go here. You go here. How about that? Also give it a diamond shape eye for the aesthetic and customization. Maybe later, but we're already in overtime. Let's go into this view here. Deactivate all that shite. Oh, there's another one. Ah, one was hidden. You go here. We have more. Wait, there's more. There you are. And you both have to be a bit wider, I think. Yep. These are big ones, big ones. I can make a new screenshot and that that is, I think, everything we did today. Yes, hamburger gladiators, blah 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 blah. Yep. So let's make a nice screenshot for the community. Ta-da! So, but that's definitely it for today. And that means we have a nice setup of blades for the start of the game. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. 23 blades in total for the start. That's quite nice. I think we did a good job. Good job, team. But for now, that's it. So everyone, thanks for watching. Thanks for being with me here. I had a lot of fun creating these fun abominations. I hope you had fun as well. Feel free to comment later about your favorite blades and what you want to slice with them first. And yeah, we see each other next time on Sunday, where we hopefully start to work with the textures for the first time. Then you can see all the different colors and maybe some effects. And yeah, we're adding them bit by bit by bit, and you can be part of that journey. So yeah, see you on Sunday and have a good day, good night, good whatever time zone you are. I love you all and bye bye.